Are we here?
We're here. Yay!
We made it! We made
Thank
it!
goodness.
We weren't sure if we were going to be able to do sprints this month.
It's been crazy.
Yeah, I think it was crazy for all of us.
Hmm
So it just
Yeah.
worked out. Just worked out.
We're just busy girls.
Yep. Let's see. Hey, Bailey.
Hello.
Knocking at the door.
We saw you. We saw you waiting.
So how's everyone doing? How are you doing? How are you doing, Danielle?
I'm good. I'm doing
Are
really
you ready
good.
to get some more
Still,
bone season?
yeah, I'm still plugging away at the bone season. I'm I think I'm at chapter 16. So I'm getting close to the halfway mark. I really need to pick up the pace, but oh well.
It's a fast book. You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. I am doing Squash That Series, and I have 9 points,
Oh.
and I I am gonna try to finish Fruits Basket for sure. This is gonna give me 7 points, so I'll at least have 16 points.
Awesome.
My goal, so they have that much left, but it's manga. My goal is to finish the first, so Taken at Dusk by C.C. Hunter. I was supposed to read Whispers at Moonrise, but then I realized I probably should reread this one before I read that one because that's so
Oh,
long.
okay.
And I have a lot I'd have to read, like that much.
Wow.
So I don't know if that's going to happen.
Maybe you can
Work on it.
make some more progress. Yeah.
By midnight tonight, I don't think so, because Squash That Series ends tonight. So
Midnight.
yes. How are you liking Bone Season so far? Obviously, not saying anything about anything, but
I'm I'm liking it. I'm very interested, and I love how in the Discord we've all been able to like theorize and like say, "Oh, I think this is what's happening," or like we'll ask a question and to kind of get each other thinking. But I do like that it's made me think. I do like that I don't like have it figured out or anything. So, yeah.
yeah, it's got enough complexity. This story does, and I think it'll continue that way, based
Yeah.
on because I have finished it. So like, I think it'll keep us thinking as we go along, which is fun.
Yeah. I love that.
Hey, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Hello, Mandolin. Starting the Bone Season during this. Awesome. This is the
Yay.
perfect time to do it.
Shell's
Hey,
here.
Shell. Shell hasn't decided whether or not she's going to read it. She hates when series aren't completed. Absolutely hates
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Abby. Look at that. We got a Mandolin and Abby Lynn.
Oh, hey.
Only starting chapter 3 in the Bone Season. That's all right. You got time. And it reads so quickly. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes.
That's what, April 3rd, I think.
April 2nd.
April 2nd.
3rd for Paige,
Oh,
but
okay.
2nd for us. So we haven't picked a time
Oh,
yet,
yeah.
though, so I guess we got to figure that out.
Sunday. Yeah.
But yes, it's going to be April 2nd, Bailey.
I'll
So you have.
definitely have it finished by then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We are on chapter 16. You're going to be fine.
I know. I hope. I don't know. I'm nervous about the work schedule and being tired in the evenings and stuff, and yeah. I feel like it and I don't have this one on audiobook. See, that's how I'm like planning to get a lot of my books done in the coming days is like audiobook like on the commute and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But this one I don't have on audiobook, so yeah.
I understand that. It's especially when you feel like you're coming up close to the well, and then usually I'm writing till the very end, trying to get it done on the last day or so. So it's kind of strange that I don't, but I think you'll be fine. And then once you get into the real, like it gets even more action packed. Like it's a pretty action packed book.
Oh, okay.
So like it moves along really quickly.
Turn in those pages.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Hello! I actually have 2 books I need to finish before I can even start Bone Season, so I need to get a move on. You're going to be fine. Don't worry. Reads fast. Coming from the slow reader, it reads fast.
Yeah, if Amy's already done, like that's a good sign.
You're going to be fine. Reading Bone Season on chapter 6. All right, Sandy.
Awesome.
Good job. Wow, everybody's reading Bone Season.
I think that's great.
Fantastic.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I've
means
been
a good
working on
group.
that one, and I'm still working on Assassin's Quest, and I've been doing that one primarily on audiobook. So I think I'm down to like the 12 or 13 hours. It was really long, and I'm only able to
Yeah.
listen at like 1.2, so that's why it's really taken me a long time, but
How you liking it so far?
I like it. I mean, there were definitely some slower parts and some frustrating parts, but I think now I know the other day I was pretty cranked up about something, and there's a couple people that are reading it with me,
Oh, good.
and so and one person is already done, so I was able to send him a message and be like, when I was so worked up about what was happening and kind of vent. So I'm definitely invested, which that's not surprising because I love Fitz and everybody. So
Yeah, Royal Assassin was my favorite of that series. So
yeah,
then for me, Assassin's Quest was good. It was really good. I still give it a high rating, but it wasn't like I feel like that series peaked. That particular trilogy peaked Royal
the middle book.
Assassin. Yeah. Let's see. I like to finish books for discussion last minute so thoughts are fresh. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that makes sense too. I just sometimes, especially last year, there was once or twice that I didn't finish in time, so I don't want to finish that last minute.
yeah. I did that too. I didn't like that.
It does not feel good.
No.
Next fantasy deep dive once I catch up on some fantasy series I'm in the middle of.
Yay.
It's a big commitment, Robin Hobb is, because those are such big books. They take a lot of time investment.
She's so great though. Like I realized during this book that she had kind of given a perspective of somebody. Oh, it was like two characters hadn't like seen each other in they had been separated by like time and distance, and then they saw each other, and the one was just really cold to the other, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, why are they being that way?" But then I was like, "Oh, well, like I've been with him like the whole time." So like of course my feelings are still, like fresh and solid and
Hmm.
everything. And I wouldn't have even thought of that. Like to make that other character, so cold. And I was just like, I don't know, she makes me think. Like, yeah, I think she's really good. I think she's
Yeah.
really good at pushing all the right buttons.
Oh, yeah, she is. Well, she understands emotion very well and how to convey that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it is. Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. Once I finish Squash That Series tonight, or whatever books I'm trying to finish, I'm starting. This is my next
Oh
pick.
my goodness.
I'm so excited to get back to
How
Fits in the
exciting
Fall.
is
Yep,
that?
this is my next big
That's
read, so I
awesome.
can't wait.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I I've loved the Live Ship Traders more so far, but I couldn't believe I'm ready to get back to Fits in Full because I kind of miss their storyline.
Yeah,
So
I could see that. I'm gonna
yeah,
start I think my plan is to start live ship traders in May. Kinda give myself a month break and then
smart. Yeah,
jump back in.
you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're
I'm
gonna love it.
excited.
Let's see. Yes. Shout that one to him. Yep, yep. We're ready to get back to Fits and Full. We're ready. And my
So
reading's been
exciting.
going good lately, so I'm like, I'm in it. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mode.
That makes a difference.
It does. It does. Especially because sometimes, you kind of just start plodding through books just to do it, and I'm like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't. Like I feel like then I end up having to reread books. Like this one. I mean, I'm
Oh,
rereading Taken at Dusk, although I remember a lot of it, but I felt like when I read it, I was probably doing it for readathon or something, and
I went through it quickly.
yeah, and so
Yeah,
now I'm trying to just like that's the problem is if you go through things too quickly, you don't remember it as well, or if you go through it, and you're not in a mood for reading.
yeah.
Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah. I feel
absolutely.
sad to finish them all. Yeah, I am so impressed, Kim, that you have finished all of them. Because to me, it
That's
seems like
awesome.
it's going to take forever.
That's so awesome.
All right. So, do you want to use my little thingy?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Determine our fate here.
Woohoo!
Oh,
A nice little short one to begin
15
with.
minutes. I like it though. That's good. We'll just like
Yeah,
dip our toes in.
yeah. We'll just dip our toes and see how it goes. I haven't read Shadow Falls in ages. Might have to read it. It's not like the most. Talking about this one. It's like it's just fun. Like this is fun YA, very young YA paranormal. I'm having fun with it, and it reads
I
pretty
haven't heard of
quickly.
that one.
So I started it a while ago. I don't remember why I picked it up initially
Huh.
at all. I have no clue why I initially picked
When
it
you
up.
first showed the cover, it almost looked like a Cassandra Clare like kind of layout.
Like a young Cassandra Clare. I mean, there's every
Just
kind of
like
paranormal
the
creature in there.
style of the cover, if that
Oh yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. It
Yeah.
does actually. It kind of does look like that, doesn't it?
Yeah,
This
the
is a
font
bind up
and
of two
everything and
books.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um, 15 minutes. Okay, help me with my math. What is that going to
15
be?
minutes. So it's 10 after, so 25? 20,
25,
25, 26. Yeah.
26. We'll just do 27. By the time I get
That
everything
way
up.
we get our full 15.
That's right. See, look, it turned.
I did turn. Okay.
All right. Happy reading, everybody.
Happy reading.
Who the heck is that?
That was
Oh, that
hilarious.
fries.
I'm sorry if I scared anybody when I said that. I just realized I usually like to ease into the hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, good. We're just clearing out Ash's stuff from his parents' place, but I thought I'd jump on for a second or two and say, how you doing?
We're so glad you did.
Mm-hmm. How's
Words, they're a
Are
thing.
hard.
mm-hmm.
Very,
How has it been going? It's been going smoothly.
yeah, pretty chill. Just doing step by step. Went out for dinner for his mom's birthday yesterday, so that was lovely.
That's
We got to
nice.
take that pasta back with us because it was delicious.
Yeah.
Ooh, pasta.
I got a Portuguese beef pasta, and holy hell, it was nice.
That
But I could
sounds
only
really
eat
good.
like 2 mouthfuls of it because I was wearing a bra and tight pants.
Those those bras are so constricting.
They really are.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Absolutely. How'd reading go? What are you reading right now?
I'm
Okay, I
reading
already know what Danielle's
Blood
reading.
Debts.
Huh?
I'm reading an art. It's called Blood Debts by Terry J. Benton Walker.
Okay. Good so far?
Yeah, I'm 50% through, and it's sort of now just getting into like the nitty gritty sort of stuff, and it's a lot of fun. It's definitely different. It's very YA, but it's a nice breath of YA and dealing with like racial issues in New Orleans mixed with magic, and it's very interesting. So I'm excited to be able to talk about it and promote it a little bit before it comes out.
Awesome.
Awesome. How's
But
bone
I'm
season
not
going?
going to get
Oh,
much done.
yeah.
Just randomly
It was
shake
good.
the box.
I did 8 pages.
Nice.
I'm not as fast as some of these girls, but that's okay. Some of these
Yeah.
people, not even necessarily girls, these people.
I don't know how many pages I made. I made a few, but
I'm gonna level out my computer.
let's see. We got an Amy. Hey, Amy.
Hi,
Welcome.
Amy.
Anna Diana. Yay for reading sprints. Amanda's laughing at me, screaming.
I just got you all excited.
I was very
Hi.
excited. Bailey did 12 pages. Nice. I feel like there's a lot of info at the beginning that I'm not sure is clicking in my brain. That is true for the
Yeah.
bone season. And
Yeah.
that is true for a
Yes.
good portion of the book. So,
Yeah.
Bailey, make sure you read the chapter sections because we're doing a lot of discussing of a lot of things in the chapter sections, and I think that might help too. We're doing this
You must
particular
be
book.
so
I feel like we're
excited
talking a
about
lot.
that.
Yeah, we've had a lot of discussion going
Yeah.
on, so it's
Yeah.
good. Mandolin made 10 pages. 10 pages for Abby. Nice. 36 pages. Huge font in this book. That's good. Always love that. I read some pages of O.C. Daniel. Not sure how many. It's on ebook. What's O.C. Daniel?
I don't know.
Jean is here. Hello,
Hi,
Jean.
Jean.
And Becca's here. Hello, Becca. Look at a good group.
Hi.
Look at us. Look at us. We're just going.
It's amazing. Everybody wants to sprint.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the difference between a Friday night and a Saturday night.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe because at the end of the week people are tired. Well, and Paige, yours is middle of the day.
Yes.
So people are usually busy on Saturdays too. So then if Saturday during the day. So if they're in different time zones, it's like Sunday for them. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
for us, it's evening on Saturday, so it's not as could be.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Good.
Is it a jiggly ball? Is it a jiggly ball?
So
Oh, okay.
how do you think of those 10 pages? So how are you feeling so far about um as far as comprehension with the bone season, Danielle? How do you feel like it's going?
Yeah. No, good. I shortly after I started reading The Bone Season, I was already thinking because I do feel like it has definitely filled in some of the gaps from The Pale Dreamer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, like I could even probably go back now and read that and understand it better. But yeah, I'm not having trouble understanding at all. It's just we're being kind of like slow fed the information. So you just have to be patient with it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just feel like I do. I feel like she introduces so many different ideas and things, and she throws a lot at you. And it does take a while for her to start really explaining everything and tying it together.
Yeah.
I also feel like she does that in Prairie as well. Like it takes her a little
Oh.
while to sort of just not get into it, but like make it make full sense.
Yeah.
It's like you're like, yeah, cool. I'm enjoying this, but what is happening? Okay, now I get it.
Well, and one thing I think is interesting is that she doesn't really start adding the history of the characters in the Bone season until later on. Like, so you're getting more action and just what's happening up front, and then she starts filling stuff in later on. Does that happen in Prayer of the Orange Tree also? Like, or is
Um,
it more information heavy at the beginning?
I'd say it's more information heavy in the beginning of Prairie rather than having action scenes and developing, yeah, developing the character. Like I feel like she does a lot of character and lore development sort of straight off the bat, and then leads more into the action as well. But it's like because it's an 800-page book, the first 100 pages doesn't feel like that much of it to be able to do the world building. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Okay. I'm so excited. I can't wait to read that one too. I can't wait to read. I'm honestly ready for the Mime Order. Like, I know we got to wait another month, but I'm just
That's
like,
that's a good compliment for the books though to say, "Oh, I could start reading it right now," you know.
I'm
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
excited to finally get back to it.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Someone else can decipher for me. Yes, go read those comments. We've had a lot of back and forths about our theories, about different things that are going on. We'll
Yeah.
help you decipher.
Yeah. And it's
James, if
kind
you,
of sorry.
sorry, go ahead.
I
No,
was
go
just
ahead.
gonna say it's kind of nice too when you do read the discussion on the Discord to see that you're not the only one that maybe has those same questions. You're like, okay, I didn't necessarily miss something. There are other people wondering about this too, you know?
hmm hmm
So yeah.
And there's still is so much we don't know, even in this first book, that it does lend to a lot of like, well, what about this and what about that? So it's I think that Samantha Shannon's set it up really well so that we have a lot of questions, but it's kind of fun because she's not just letting us know all the details in the beginning. You have an opportunity to be like, well, maybe it's this or maybe it's that or
Yeah.
and that's I think that's
I
fun,
like that. Yeah. I do
especially
too.
when you're buddy reading something. When you're doing a group read
Yeah.
of something like this. See, Jean says I'm 80%, 82% of the way through my book club called the Club du Mal by Arturo Perez Revante. It is a very detailed and heavier version of like Shadow of the Wind and Umberto Eco and
Oh.
the Maltese Falcon. Is that a good thing? Oh, not
Mm.
sure if it was translated well. Detailed and heavier version. I feel like Shadow of the Wind's pretty detailed, so
Yeah. I can't imagine.
it's a middle grade about a boy with OCD by Wesley King, but the main character is 13,
Oh.
so not sure if that's middle grade. Yeah, that's middle
O.C.
grade.
Daniel. I
Okay, got it. OC Daniel.
got it. Got it.
I read 2 chapters, loving the book so far.
Yay.
Yeah, it's fun, Sandy. And I know not everybody's gonna think that, but I'm sure enjoying it. I'm really having fun with this series.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm so glad we read The Pale Dreamer first. Otherwise, I would have struggled even more to know what was happening.
Yeah.
I agree. I actually think that was really beneficial too, because, like I said, she doesn't necessarily give you as much, at least in the Bone season. She might do it in Prayer of the Orange Tree, but I feel like she doesn't give you as much of the backstory of these characters in the beginning of the Bone season. And so, kind of knowing more about them from Pale Dreamer, it actually helped me to like them a little more because, no offense, Paige, but Paige can be a little annoying at times. So, like having a bit, like, having the Pale Dreamer to help me kind of like her a little more, or at
I
least,
haven't been feeling annoyed with
Hey, it's very
Paige.
annoying.
The one that gets under my skin is Jackson. That's the one who gets under my skin, so
yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, he's pretty full of himself.
It's definitely going to be funny, like discussing this and being like, Paige does this. Yes, yes, I do. I'm an annoying twat.
Well,
Classic. Oh, wait, you're talking about the book page.
yes, yes, Paige, and Paige, and Paige this and Paige that. It'll get very confusing. um, I feel like I was surprised when we read Pale Dreamer. I did not think that Jackson was that much older.
Oh,
I think they mentioned it pretty early on in this book how old he is. So, I mean, it's not like that's a spoiler or anything.
I don't know. I did get the sense that he was older, but
Okay, Jackson. Yeah, yeah, annoying, isn't he? Jax is the worst. He is, and he's a bad guy in my opinion. Maybe not a bad guy, but not a very nice guy. Not enjoying the book club book, but it is two of my friends' favorite books of all time. Okay,
oh, yeah.
I gotta stop talking about Bone Season. We're not. This is not the discussion.
I know, I
Sorry,
know. I'm like, oh gosh,
sorry,
we
sorry.
better not say anything.
No, I'm trying not to spoil anything. It's just I'm very excited about it. Apparently,
We're watching
Paige
you, Paige.
unpacking things. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh,
Hey, he's helping.
You're a good helper. Let's see. Oh, where is it that? Yeah. Um.
how'd you do?
My my book's going well. I don't know. I've not that I haven't been enjoying Fruits Basket. I think that I've waited so long in between reading these that it's not that I don't remember things, but I think the momentum you get from reading a book, and especially with um, a graphic novels or manga, because they tend to at the end of it, it kind of drops the story and picks it up right away in the next book, but it kind of drops things pretty suddenly. And so if you don't pick up the next book right away, you lose the momentum of the story because sometimes
Oh,
they cut off mangas in weird places. It's
yeah.
not like there's a big resolution. Now we go on to the next one. It's kind of like a continuous tale. And so I feel like it it doesn't help that I wait so long to read between them. I'm enjoying it, but I'm just I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Mangas are so different than reading like series where you read the first book, the second book, the third book in a series because those usually have like at least somewhat of a satisfying ending and then you get into the next book. Whereas these I feel like they just keep going and there's no real breaks that make them I don't know how to explain that.
It's okay.
That make it a smooth transition. Like I can wait that long between books and feel like I can keep that same momentum going. I just don't always feel that way. So like I feel like the last two I haven't been as thrilled about because I'm like,
Lost that
where are we?
momentum.
What's going
Yeah.
on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's so many stories, there's so many side characters and stuff in here that um like it can take a couple of these for the story to actually link together and stuff like that.
It's almost like you have to like keep notes or something. Like this is where we left off and this was who this person was.
Yeah. And it's kind of annoying for me because, I don't mind not continuing series right away, typically.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't mind, you know, taking a while between books and series. But with these, I think it's a lot harder for me. I'm like, I should just be reading them one after the other after the other. What's she doing?
Just dumping things on us.
A little koala candies. And
I
Inside
just
the
found this wrapper inside a table vice box.
it was hungry.
This is called a caramello koala,
Oh,
Ooh,
and so
cute.
it's chocolate with caramel in his little belly.
that sounds delicious.
Yeah, sounds really
That's
good.
all right. Do you want me to? Yeah, I found a caramello
By
koala
the
and I
fruits
dropped it on the
basket thing?
camera, and they're like, "What's that?"
So I picked up Fruits Basket because Shell. It's like her favorite series, and
Oh.
it's not that I'm not liking it, Shell. It's more just I will do better when I read it all the way through. I think so. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It also could just be a me thing right now.
It's okay.
I don't
How
know.
are you going?
I think that, okay, here's what it is. They've added so many characters to this that what I want to find out about the main characters, like that main storyline that I want so much, it keeps getting put off and put off and put off because you have too many
Oh.
other storylines coming in. And so I'm like, no, I just want to know what happens to Toru and the Kyo and Yuki. Like, that's all I want to know. I don't care about all these other people that are coming into the story. I mean, I do, but it's my fault for waiting so long to get to them. My fault. I'm so disappointed that I didn't read for the trans readathon due to the book club book going so slow. Yeah. There's a lot going on this month, and there's a lot going on right now. So the Aussie version of a Freddo. What's a Freddo?
We have Freddo frogs too. They just don't have caramel. Caramello? They don't have caramel in them. And you guys say caramel weirdly, don't you?
We say what?
Caramel?
I say it both ways. I say caramel and caramel.
Yeah.
How do you
Depends
say it,
on the
Danielle?
mood.
Creatures.
Yeah, I mix it up.
Caramel and caramel. And then I've said caramel and have somebody reply to me like, "Oh, caramel," and I'm like, "Come on now, that's just rude."
Want to be that way?
Yeah.
That's fine. You knew what I freaking meant.
Yeah. I'm sponsoring some booktubers for the trans readathon for $5 a book for them. Oh, that's wonderful, Jean. That is really
Cool.
wonderful.
You're just dead to me now.
I love you too, Shell. I'm dead to her a lot. It's okay. I don't worry. We've known each other for very many years. I'll be dead to her probably for many more times. It's okay. Not that I'm downplaying your feelings, Shell.
Let's take a moment to validate the feelings.
Do you have any big plans this week?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just like, all I can think about is starting the new job. Like, nothing else is happening.
That's
That's
big
all I'm
plans.
doing is starting the new job.
That's big plans. Are you excited or nervous?
Both.
And that's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Is this a part-time job or full-time job?
Full.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't
With
realize
a commute. Yeah.
How long's your commute?
Well, just depends on traffic. I mean, with
What's
no
the
traffic,
minimum?
it's like 45.
Oh, it's still a long commute, yeah.
So, yeah.
No.
Well, if it makes you feel
With,
any
it'll
better,
probably be like an hour and a half. Hour
I'm a
15.
15-minute walk.
Yeah. I'm
goodness.
doing the things. I'm doing the new things. It's all good.
You're gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I hope so.
Australians don't believe in long commute times, by the way. We're too lazy.
I don't believe in long commute times either.
Well, if I lived closer to the city, this wouldn't even be a thing, but I don't. So,
yeah.
I'm a country bumpkin.
It's not. I mean, I can't. Once I get my teaching credentials, I may have to move for work, and I'm not looking forward to it. I like where I live. Like and I never used to be that way. I was always like, I'll go somewhere else, but I'm just so happy in this area. I love this area.
Yeah, where you live is so lovely and beautiful.
It is. It's very lovely, and I hope I can get
I
work
like
here.
your trees.
Mm-hmm. They're beautiful. Yeah.
Amy knew I wasn't being sarcastic.
No, I knew she wasn't being sarcastic. It's Krista. Hey. So glad to join Sprint tonight. Editing, uploading, and reading a Rover story. I have
Thank
that.
you, Bailey.
I want to read it.
Yeah. Yes. I want to read it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so cute. And I really liked Jasmine Warga's other book. So
Other words for home?
Yeah, thank you. I can't think of words today. It's really bad. Congrats on the new job, Danielle.
Thank you.
Will it be your only job?
Yes.
Yeah, so big change.
Other than domestic goddess, which I will still be.
Good luck, Danielle.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
You'll get lots of audiobooks in.
Congratulations. Huh?
Commute means audiobooks, right?
That's exactly right. I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, that's how I'm planning to get my reading done in the coming
Mm-hmm.
months, days, years.
That's good. Smart.
Centuries.
Yeah.
My worst commute was for
Very nice.
secondary school, 2 hours every day by train.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. Each way.
Shell's co-
Each way.
yeah,
That's
Shell's commutes
crazy.
2 hours each way if there's no traffic.
Wow.
Each way, yeah, yeah. I can't believe.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
do
a
it.
lot.
I don't have any desire to commute. 2 hours to school. Yeah, got a lot of reading done. See, I probably wouldn't go to school then. Well, the way I was back then when I was young, I would have been like,
It's
nah.
just like I was looking, more local or like a town or two over or whatever. And like the second I broadened my search, like I had so many more potential matches. I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, no, this is stupid. I just need to bite the bullet
Take the
and
commute.
go. Yeah.
Audiobooks.
Yeah.
Audiobooks. And see, you'll get a lot of reading done.
I will. I will. You're right.
I'm only 2 pages in, and so far it's
Domestic
very.
goddess.
I think I'm going to love it. I loved Other Words for Home and The Shape of Thunder by Warka, so
Oh,
I know it
yeah.
looks.
Yeah, it looks super cute.
Yeah, it does. Domestic Goddess. I'm stealing that. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
cute.
I'm still keeping that as my other title because that doesn't go away.
I did 1.5 hour commute with ebooks and audiobooks, but was opposite the heavy traffic. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that is nice.
When I lived in Los Angeles, I went to culinary school far away from where I lived. And I actually, it was quite a bit of a drive. It was at least 45 minutes, but I didn't mind that 45 minutes as much as I minded when I got a job and I had to drive to Hollywood every day and had 45 minutes or more, but it was in, you know, bumper to bumper traffic. So, like, if you're moving, it doesn't feel so
Yeah,
bad.
it's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, luckily, like where this is at, I have like 3 different ways I can take to get there. So hopefully, like if one way is not moving, hopefully the little GPS lady will tell me the way that's like moving and I'll just go a
Hmm.
different way. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Hopefully, because it's not fun being stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
So can I ask what you're doing?
Yeah, sure.
What are you doing?
So I'm gonna work at a law firm as an admin. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
exciting.
I'm excited. Yeah, and I should be able to get to use some of my medical background knowledge stuff. So,
Good.
yeah.
That's really cool. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so excited for you. You're going to do
I'm
so
excited.
amazing. It's going to be
Yeah.
great. It's going to be great.
I'm excited.
My home to daycare to Starbucks to work Starbucks. I love it.
See?
It's about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I did it on transit here. We have a great bus system. I wish we had great bus
That's
systems
nice.
here.
Yeah.
We don't. One day when we're having some snow issues because where I'm teaching right now with my internship, up there, up in the hills there, they get a lot more snow than we do down here. And there's a hill that you have to take to get up there. And one day my car was like, okay, we're gonna go 5 miles an hour, maybe 10, because we don't really want to get up this hill. It's too slippery. And
Wow.
I was like, I don't feel comfortable if my car doesn't want to make it up the hill. And so I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll see if what it takes to take the bus, because the bus does come by my house, way out in the boonies where I live, but it's a 2 hour commute on bus, and I would have to do some transfers, and that would be like I'd have to leave the house like at 5 a.m. or something like that. It's like, there's no way. I just don't want to do that. The bus doesn't
Oh
come by
god.
here very often, so it's like specific times.
Yeah.
I'm like, mm-mm, mm-mm.
You guys are so
Dentist,
sweet. Thank you.
congratulations. It does sound awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
It sounds really awesome.
Yeah. And I got along with the office administrator and like the lead attorney really well. And then, it was like one of those interviews that was actually fun, and like I felt like the people I was talking with like brought out all of my best qualities, which was like to me said a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Um and then and then uh
Oops.
so like the lead attorney, he's a little bit older, and he said, "Now, my wife likes to be a part of the interview process." And I was like, "Oh, she does." So so the next morning I got to FaceTime with his wife, and that was like my third interview. But we had a lot of fun, and we got to talk about like learning styles, and like that's what she used to do for her career, was like actually educate people about learning styles and teach people how to help people learn
Uh-huh.
better. Anyway, so yeah, she was like, "Oh my gosh," she's like, "I can't believe how much you know about this." And I was like, "Well, I read a lot." and, then, and then I talked about my book too. I talked about all you guys, and yeah, it
Hold
was
on
fun. Yeah.
I would just like to point out that Ash is currently in his wardrobe clearing it out, and he is wearing 2 fedoras on his head.
Well,
we have to see this.
I was gonna say,
Can,
let
can I
let
actually?
us take a
Nope,
little
I can't
tour
flip this.
of the closet.
But you is gonna have to.
Oh, that is
She's
super
adorable.
duper.
Super
You
adorable.
is adorable.
Fedora
You
man.
fedorably shove that up your.
You're
Kim says, I'm going to
fedorable.
shoot as the clock jumps forward to 8 minutes and it will suddenly be 2 a.m. there. Oh,
Oh,
nice chatting to you guys. Good luck with your new job,
my.
Danielle. Hopefully catch you all for the bone season chat.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, Kim. Oh, clocks jump forward in 8 minutes. Oof.
Yeah. So, Paige, you're helping Ash's parents. Are they moving?
We're moving. Make what? Laptops? Does it still work? Ooh. Oh, never mind that. We're fully moving him out of the house.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, like
so you're moving
because
Ash out.
I had everything at my place when Ash moved in, so we sort of just left half his stuff here, and he's now having a crisis of going through his stuff, and it's very entertaining. That's adorable. You're an amazing drawer.
Does this bring me joy? Nope.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't think
About
he's
to
really
recondo
taken
this place.
that much back, but he has a lot of like gaming collectibles and stuff because that's his hobby. So it's sort of just like going through that and figuring out what it is.
Mhm.
I'm just breaking down boxes so then it fits into the thing nice and easy. Because
Yeah.
I can't really help with sorting. Like I'd be like, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? Rather than just letting him do it.
Yeah. And that's always hard when you're helping people go through. It's like,
That's
it's one
not.
thing if you're packing things. It's another thing if you're helping them go through things and they're, got to figure out what exactly they want to carry into them with the next part of their life.
Yes. And
Does
I
it bring
think
joy?
most of it, well, we've been living together for over 2 years.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I mean, like,
We've
he's
been
got to let
2
that
and a
stuff
half.
go.
Yeah,
I'm over here like if I haven't missed it in 2 years.
exactly. That's where he's at. He's sort of just like,
Yeah.
I don't need majority of this because I haven't needed it for 2 years, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
the stuff that I am taking is just stuff that I would still like to have, but it's more of a display item, so it's not something that he needed.
Yeah.
And it's not like we don't have the space. We're a couple in a 3-bedroom
No.
house. So
True.
like, we've got room to be able to actually put stuff out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Abby forgot the clocks go forward, and Bailey says, "I throw everything away." LOL.
I'm very similar in spirit. Yeah.
Okay. A mandolin throws everything away as well. I I don't throw everything away, but I'm definitely my mom keeps a lot more than I do. Um, but I'm pretty good about when I'm ready to get rid of things. I have no problem getting rid of them. But I do have some sentimental things. Not a ton though.
See, I am very much a sentimental person and have gone out and bought things that my parents have chucked away from my childhood because I still wanted to own them as an adult and pass them on to my kids. I do not have kids currently and not planning to for at least another 3 to 5 years, if not
Yeah.
longer, if ever. So it's like, I just, oh my gosh, this expression then was
You guys need to talk about this.
no, we've talked about it many a time. It's like the realization.
I made the mistake of giving my kitty blanket to my like my big relationship. We had switched, we had traded things. Like I got something from his childhood, he got something from my childhood, and I didn't get my kitty blanket back after we broke up.
Oh, heck no.
No.
And like that was something that I wanted, if I ever did have kids, which doesn't look like that's going to happen now, but if I had, I wanted to be able to give it to my kids, and I never got it back. And I
I
sent him
will
back
hunt
his
down
thing.
this person and murder him in his sleep and then take it back. That's
I
not
don't even know where he lives anymore.
okay.
Huh? Yeah, no kitty blanket for me. It's okay. I've made my peace with it. But definitely get those things back. Look at Danielle's face.
I don't have words. My word went bye-bye.
Yeah, TMI, I'm sure. It's all right. I'm used to TMI. Um, should we do another sprint?
Well, considering we've only read 15 minutes out of this hour, I'm gonna say yes.
All right, let's find out.
I will bounce off and continue helping Ash.
Okay.
We're glad we got to see you. 35 minutes.
I'm so glad you came and surprised us, Paige.
It was so
Ready,
worth
Miss
it seeing your
Bourne?
facial expression when I jumped on.
It's like, what?
I was
Because it was silent,
very,
it was like a silent movie.
very surprised.
Have you read anybody read Mistborn? Any of you read Mistborn?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I read the
I
first series.
should talk
Any
about that.
advice? Oh yeah, no, I know you haven't, Danielle.
I'm gonna read it one day.
She started it. Advice page before we go into our sprint.
For Miss Fawn, just enjoy for the ride and try not think about it too hard. Just enjoy the magic system. And
Don't hurt your brain.
well, yeah, that's the thing. It can be very complex if you overthink it, and it's like just enjoy it. It will make sense in the moment.
Bailey loved it. Krista loved it.
I just got a little stuck. That's all. I'm gonna try again one day.
It's actually very approachable. I love how this is turning into advice for Danielle as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to
It
see
was a
dumb and I understood
soft
it.
DNF. It was a soft DNF.
Where are your books, Bob?
Okay, figure out the time for me. Oh, I can figure this out actually.
Excellent.
Have fun.
36.
Oh, yeah. You got this. We're on the zeros.
Okay, Bailey, let's finish your one chapter. Thank you so much, Paige, for being here with us. I'm so glad you joined us. This was so much fun.
23
Love
minutes.
you, boys.
Love you
I love
too.
you.
Happy
Bye.
reading, everyone. Welcome back.
Hello.
How's it going? How'd it go?
I was rocking and rolling. I read
Were
four
you?
I read 14 pages and I'm like, I almost made it to chapter 18. That
Nice.
very like suspenseful part, so it like made me wanna
I'm telling you,
keep flipping
it's gonna feel that way, I think,
for
going
the
forward.
rest of the book. Yeah.
Which is why I'm not worried about you getting through it by the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good. That's encouraging.
yeah.
How'd you do?
How far did I go? Doing good. I made. Where was I last? I don't know, but like something like this. So I'm here
That's
now.
good. That's
Like
good.
there, yeah. Getting through it. Getting through it. And there was some
Awesome.
pretty dramatic stuff going on right now. And
Oh my.
yeah, yes, very sad stuff. There's a lot of really sad things going on in this series.
Oh,
Um, a lot of these characters had really bad parents, really
oh,
not good parents that were just awful. So
that's not good.
pretty sad. I know. See, Abby had Mistborn on their read 23 in 2023,
Awesome.
and Shell loved it. Kimberly's here. Hey, y'all! Just joined in
Hello.
on the next sprint. We'll be continuing my read of Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. Have you read anything by Grady Hendrix yet, or plan on it at all?
I have not, but yeah, I could definitely see myself giving Grady Hendrix a try.
I have plans on reading.
Is that the one about how did they write the one about how it's hard to sell a haunted house or whatever? Or is
That's
that a
like their
different?
latest one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. See, that one intrigues me. Like I think I would like that one. Yeah.
I have my best friend's guide to slaying vampires. Did you plan on reading that at some point? I'm interested, just because I feel like Grady Hendrix gets so many mixed opinions. You
Oh,
know,
yeah. It's a
21 pages at end of chapter 2.
that's
Awesome, Bailey.
awesome.
How's
Good
it feeling so far?
job.
Kind
Are
of
you
hard to
still
tell from the first.
confused?
Well, yeah, and that's when stuff starts happening. I think it really
Things
starts
are
happening
happening.
in chapter 3 and 4, right?
Yeah.
I think it really starts turning in 3 and 4. So yeah. Awesome. Hey Jenny.
Hello.
Finally finished my last BookTube prize book. Awesome. So now I can read my own books. That's nice. I can't wait for that video to come out, Jenny. I can't wait to see what you thought. I know you had a lot of mixed opinions. Only got 15 pages, but had a quick spot of housework to do first. Yeah, I didn't do any housework.
I'm avoiding housework right now. I
Me
think
too.
I think tomorrow I will do some housework. I did empty the dishwasher, so now it's empty and I can put the dirty things in there tomorrow.
That's good. That's good. Tomorrow's a good day for it.
Yeah.
One of these days I have to clean off my table because it's gotten to an all time like
Clutter.
books and all kinds of. That's my place where you put things. You know, you
It's
come in the house and
catch-all. Yeah, yeah.
that's my catch-all
Yep.
table, the dining
Yeah.
table.
I
Yeah.
understand. Good
Mandolin read 15
job.
pages. Nice. It was a good sprint.
It was a good
On page
sprint.
123, chapter 7 now of Mistborn, and it's so good, but definitely takes some brain power. You got this, Sherilyn. You got this.
Doing very good.
Bailey's confused. Yes. Ride the
Oh,
confusion. Sit with the
you
confusion,
can
Bailey.
send
It'll
me a
all be
message,
okay.
Bailey, if you want to.
Wait until you
I will
finish
try to
chapters
help.
3 and 4, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, get through to those chapters because things are happening so quickly in the beginning at that point.
Yeah.
Amy edited a video and I almost said extorted it. And she exported it so she can get it uploaded. Yay! That's awesome. I'm glad you didn't extort the video. 78 pages and more than halfway through this book now. Awesome, Bert. Awesome.
That's amazing.
Finished my video for my patrons and got it uploaded. Nice.
Yay.
Everybody's being very productive. Then I listened to another chapter of Chains on audio and pop some popcorn. That's
That's sounds
I
wonderful.
haven't started my two middle grade March books, but I've been enjoying everybody else's reading of middle grade March books. I've been watching vlogs and
I read one.
yeah. Have you? Which one did you read?
Um, Dead Voices.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll read the chats tonight. I wish I was awake enough to just get further in one go, but I'm not. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's okay. That's okay. And the chats, I think the chats help, don't do you, Danielle?
Yeah. I as far as like understanding, is that what you mean?
Or just like, yeah,
Or to
for if
keep
she's
and like
confused.
to keep us engaged. Yeah, I definitely and it like breaks it up too cuz like especially since we have it in just like 2 chapter increments, like I'm getting to that done with that second chapter. I'm like, "Oh, it's already time to check in again." And it's not like really time consuming and I think when you're having to think about it and think about other people's comments and their thoughts and process that, like, I think it helps the story stick with you
Mhm.
better
I think so
than
too.
if you were just reading it, like, straight through. So,
Yeah, I agree. Oh, and finish prepping for anticipated reads. I have been doing them seasonally, but there's so many in April that I have to make it a separate video.
oh, wow.
Nice. Chris, I'm always impressed by your organization. Always. Because mine has, I've
It's just
lost it.
amazing.
Uh,
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah. Ooh, did you like Dead Voices? I have checked out from the library.
I did like it. I think that Small Spaces was scarier for me, but I still really enjoyed Dead Voices. I really enjoyed that we were back with our 3, our trio of friends and that one of the other friends kind of got highlighted in this one. Yeah. So I did enjoy it and I'm definitely gonna finish the series. Catherine Arden is like if I had to name you my
Mhm.
top 5 favorite authors, like she would be on there. So yeah.
I can see that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So she could really write whatever and I'd be like, "Oh, it was great." But
Do you still feel that way about Neil Shusterman now? After
yeah.
having that kind of floppy, you know.
Oh, yeah, no. I still love Neil Shusterman too. Yes.
Best way to recover from a reading slump. I've been slumpy, super slumpy since finishing my doctorate in January. Congratulations! That's huge, 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 huge. I can tell you my
That's awesome.
slump remedies for me, and then maybe Danielle can help. But
Mhm.
for me, rereading books that I love
Yeah.
um, is very, and then rereading easy books I love, like just fun books that I've loved in the past. Uh, that's a really good way for me to get out of slumps. But if you're not a rereader, then that makes it difficult. How about you? What do you think, Danielle?
So yes, I agree, like revisiting favorites. Um, but then also like for me, audiobooks help too because audiobooks are all about like forward motion. Like I don't typically like when I'm stuck on like a physical book, like I will go back and read the same paragraph like 10 times. Where like it's like nothing is sinking in or I'm
Mhm.
distracted by my own whatever's going on up in my brain. But like audiobooks help they like force me to like keep going, if that makes sense. So, yeah, or just even switching up, you know, switch up the format or
Mhm.
switch up the genre or
Mhm.
just,
Yeah.
I think it's all about like just not quitting and just being like, "Oh, I'm slumping. Yeah, just don't quit."
Yeah, and not trying to force yourself to read the books that you're reading. Like, if
Yeah.
you're finding that you're having a
Yeah.
hard time reading those books, put it down, pick something else up. You can always come back to that book later. Like, don't make yourself continue on with a book that's not working for you right now.
There will be something that catches your attention. There will be
Yeah.
something that you're like, "Oh my gosh, I could." I could just devour this right now. So yeah,
And oh, sorry, loud truck. Honestly, you finished your doctorate in January.
that's
Like,
amazing.
huge, and a huge mind suck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
Read something fluffy.
yeah,
Like
or don't.
or
Like,
s-
just,
or smutty or
yep, or
whatever. Like
graphic novels. Yeah, just take
mm-hmm.
it easy on
Middle
yourself, and
grade, whatever
or
you're
binge
feeling.
watch a TV series.
Yeah. Yeah.
Had to take the
Uh,
pups out, read a chapter.
good
Awesome.
job.
Great job. Making a daily page or minute goal helps Bailey.
That's
Yeah,
good.
and that exactly. Sometimes if you need to get a little more, you know, detailed. And I know like Martine tends to like read short increments, like have set increments, but they're like 5 minutes at a time or 10 minutes at a time. Usually we do these sprints and we have like, oh, I'll read for an hour or I'll read for 30 minutes, but even try like really small increments and then take a break from it.
Is
I
it
thought that was.
is it Martine too that like she'll get up and walk like while she's reading
Mm-hmm.
and like just like walk around the room like I think that works more for like if something's putting you to sleep, not necessarily that you're slumping,
And
but
easier if you have an ebook too.
yeah.
Yeah. I often find once I start actually reading again, I get back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My Fluffy is in the form of a new puppy I got myself. Oh, how cute! Well, that's fun.
Oh.
Play with your
What
puppy
kind
then.
of puppy?
Yeah, what kind of puppy? Puppies are so, they're so fun, but they're just, cute. I mean, except the training part. They're just so cute.
I tend to like other people's puppies.
Hmm.
And then
I
I
think I
just
like
have
my own
and
dog.
then I just have my cat. Well, I like their puppies because the puppy gets to stay with them.
Yeah.
And then like I do like puppies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't want to have a puppy of my own because
Yeah,
there's too much work. Yeah, you want to play with somebody else's puppy and then let them take it home and train
exactly. Yeah,
it.
you got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
agreed.
I could see myself eventually having a puppy like when that's all I have to do, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but right
and
now,
that's why we got
no
Cece
puppies.
because mom was retired and she wanted a dog,
My
and I
daughter's
was
giving
like,
me the stink eye.
oh.
She she wants a puppy. What kid doesn't want a puppy?
Well, what's funny is when mom wanted a dog, I was like, are you sure? So I was the
I love
opposite. I'm like,
Cece though. She's awesome.
oh,
But I'm
well,
kind
when
of
I
a
met
Chihuahua
Cece, I
person
was
though.
like, oh, really?
I had a Chihuahua.
What did
Yes.
Mia say?
She goes, "Ew."
Oh, has she met my dog? Has she met my dog?
She
No,
has
she
not
hasn't.
met Cece, obviously.
She just doesn't know. I have the most perfect dog on the planet. Just,
You really
you
do.
know, I'm not biased at all. I'm never getting another dog. They're a lot of work. And then I always hear Bailey's barking in the background when she's doing sprints or something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's like one of the things that gets me about puppy dogs is the barking. I'm like, "No."
Yeah, Cece's pretty good, but sometimes she'll get on a roll and then she just barks and barks. And I'm like, what? And it's almost like she has barked to a point she's so excited that she can't stop barking. And I'm like, come on, just chill. Just
Oh.
chill. See, her name is Molly. She's 5 months old. Half Oh, Maltese are big. Or no, Maltese are little. And Silky Terrier. Let me look up
No, the
Maltese. She just
Maltese
finished
are
her
the little
first.
white ones.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I was thinking of a different.
My Aunt
But it's
Kathy
cute.
has had multiple of the Maltese puppies.
And she just finished her first puppy training class today.
Awesome.
I have a 90-pound super shedder. Love him to death. Yeah.
Super shedder.
Mine is a super shedder too. I mean, there is Cece everywhere you go, all over the place. She's a super shedder. And she's a white dog, so like all her hair is you can see it all the time.
Mhm.
And more after this. We only took him because he had a coworker who needed to get rid of him. Yeah. Oh, you had a coworker who needed to get rid of him. Yeah. I mean, it's you feel for these dogs because people they've created their families and stuff like that. But at the same time, you have to make sure that you're ready to have a dog in your household, and that can be difficult at times when you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
And Bailey's got the baby coming. I have two Chihuahuas, and they're normally angels, but they're sick right now and cranky.
Wait. Say what you just said again.
What?
You said Bailey's got the baby coming?
Yeah, everybody knows. That's not a
I
surprise.
didn't know. Am I out of the
Oh.
loop? Oh my gosh. Um,
Yeah, so
congratulations. I didn't know.
sorry if I said something and I wasn't supposed to, Bailey, but she said things. Yeah, right?
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, no, she said things.
Surprise.
It's not a surprise.
Oh.
She posted stuff on her Instagram
Oh.
too, so
Oh. See, I have a lot going on. I'm gonna make excuses for myself.
here we
Oh.
go. Here we go. I'm having
Oh.
another grill in
Oh,
July.
July, like me. She's gonna be really sweet. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
so you know, I'm I got lucky with Cece. She's a shedder, and that's the biggest problem. But she's a good dog. She doesn't get very cranky very often.
Yeah, she's really sweet.
Sorry, don't recommend doing what I did and getting two puppies at the same time.
Oh my.
They're 8 weeks old and they're now 10 months. Mixed training. Oh, that is rough, Sandy. Two
Yeah.
puppies.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the lesson is one at a time.
I hope it's going well. I hope the training is going well.
Goodness.
Yeah. They're tough. Puppies are tough. Kittens are pretty easy because they learn pretty quickly um to use the litter box.
Unless they start eating hair ties and then they're not
Oh,
so
that's
easy
true.
anymore.
You've had some pretty extreme experiences with your kitties.
Oh, kitties.
Uh,
Oh, kitties.
yeah. I feel like, and it just takes puppies a little longer, because they do need more training, and
Yeah.
and they're not as good at the potty training as the cats are.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hair ties that can be very expensive.
Mm. We get one free pass, okay? We get one free pass. That is all.
Oh no, no more hair ties. No more hair ties.
Uh,
Oh, ask Mia how her book's going so far.
Mia, Amy would like to know how your book's going so far. She's giving me the thumbs up sign.
All right, what is it again?
That's all we get. It is Slammed by Colleen Hoover.
First in a series.
First in the series. A
I'm glad it's going well.
26-book series. 20. It's not a series?
No, but then books 11 through 12, 13, 14 are part 1, 2, 3 of something.
I can't hear her.
Okay. Yeah. Books 12, 13, 14 are parts 1, 2, and 3 of something, and I don't know, but
probably like one of those series where they feed into other series or.
But I noticed when she was reading the synopsis to me earlier, so it's called Slammed, and like there's like some slam poetry involved. So that I thought that was kind of intriguing, but I almost thought we had like because she's like, oh my gosh, these two that are supposed to be in love, like she's like just reading the synopsis, she was like, oh my gosh, I think they're related to each other. I'm like, oh, we've got Cassie Clare going on again. We've got Mortal Instruments going on.
Oh
Oh
no.
man. But we don't know that for sure. We don't know. That was just speculation. So yeah.
Nice. Well, good luck with that, Mia.
Amy says good luck.
All right. Are you ready for the next sprint?
I'm ready. Yeah. Oh man.
I lost it.
Wheel of sprinting. She's spinning the wheel. You're missing this. She's spinning the wheel.
Here we go.
Reading sprints. Oh, oh man, I thought okay,
20 minutes. I
okay.
know that'd be a good 45-minute one. Nope.
20. I'm reading Bailey's comment.
This is coming. It says maybe run.
Yeah. Uh,
One of my friends used to
beading
have a problem with
needles.
her. Oh,
Lost track after 5 times. I think it needed more
user
user
intervention.
intervention.
That's horrifying. Bailey's going to bed.
Good night,
After the
Bailey.
incest comment, Bailey's done. No, I think it's late
She
for
re-
Bailey now.
she remembered she was growing another human, and she's like, okay, I need to
It's time
rest.
to go to bed.
I'm so happy for you. I am so happy
So
for you.
exciting. Two
That's
little
awesome.
girls. Girls are the best.
I agree.
No. 20 minutes. What is that? Help me with the math.
20
06, 16?
minutes. I
17.
mean, we could just do 20 after. We're like that close. We could.
Okay.
Let's
Oops,
just do.
wait. Let's
Let's just do 20. Oh my. Biddy acts like he's I really wish you could see him right now. He's acting like he's wound up on something.
we did lose her at incest. Go to bed, Bailey.
Good night, little mama.
Good night. Everybody, happy reading. I hope you read a lot.
Happy reading. Crush it.
Hello. Welcome back. How's it going?
Wakey, wakey. Oh my gosh, I still am not entirely sure what just happened at the end of chapter 17, and I can't read in the Discord yet because I'm not done with 18. And yeah.
I gotta find my book because I don't remember what happened at the end of chapters. I think Mom's reading it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Jean, did you read? How'd everybody do?
What's this? Let's see. End of chapter 17. There's 16.
Oh my gosh. I was like my whole like body, like my whole like physical self was like in that chapter.
Oh, yeah.
Nuala? Like, does that ring any bells? Like, oh,
No.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. No.
Oh,
Yeah. No. Yeah. uh. Yeah.
like even after he like
Yeah.
explained it, I'm like, wait, what? I don't know. I'll have to. Hopefully, the discussion will help me because I'm like,
Yeah. No. Yeah. And it will get discussed more in the book too, like that.
oh, okay,
What happens there? Let's see how everybody's doing.
my brain.
Ian said I might actually read a little, and then got 2 pages done.
She said a little.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. No. Actually, she said I might actually read.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You read 2 pages. It's perfect. It's perfect. Hello. How's it going? Welcome. About 3% read, listening in 20 minutes.
It's good.
Nice. That's great. 20 pages.
What was
That's
Kimberly?
awesome.
Kimberly, what are you reading? I don't
Grady Hendrix.
Oh yeah.
Gentleman, nope.
The vampire thing.
Vampire. I'm thinking of the peach. You know the peach that has the 2 bites in it?
Yeah.
20 pages. Just got done shopping at
Oh.
Walmart. Oh, did you get anything good?
I need to
Anything
do
fun
that
and
probably
exciting?
tomorrow.
Go shopping?
Yeah.
I don't want to do any shopping.
I
Read
did the
25.
clothes today, and tomorrow I need to do like the lunch stuff.
It's good to have food, right?
Yeah.
Read 25 pages in The Ghosts We Keep. Let me look that one up. I don't know if I've heard of that one. The Ghosts.
Was Jenny the one you did sprints with the other night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. We just did, and she was reading the. She was having to get through the BookTube prize books, and this looks like a YA contemporary.
The
Excuse me.
ghosts we keep.
Yeah. Well, I hope that's fun. That's probably got to be a fun change up from everything else you've been reading.
Mason Deaver.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of Mason Deaver before. What else does Mason Deaver write?
Oh, it has a good rating.
Yeah. Wish You All the Best. That's the one that I've seen other people talk about. Got to page 133. How's Miss Bourne treating you?
Hi,
Hello.
Bo.
Dang, you guys are still going. I just saw the Instagram post. Figured I would swing by and say hi quick. Hi quick. Love the final round of the children's picture book battle. Thank you, Jean. That's what I did during the sprint.
Oh yeah, that's on my to watch very soon list.
I'm so glad it's done.
Man, that's awesome. So that was what you were continuing from, like the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
That was for my December, my advent calendar challenge.
That's awesome. Okay, yeah, that's what I was hoping that was. So yes,
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be watching that.
Yeah, and my final advent calendar challenge video is coming out tomorrow, so I'm finally getting that one done too.
Oh,
yeah, in March.
I don't even care. I'm happy. I don't even care. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just happy. Yeah, it's been a good I've been having a lot of luck editing. Today's the first day I haven't edited for 2 hours, but I've been trying to edit for 2 hours every day
Oh,
since I've
that's a
been on
good
spring
thing.
break. And
Yeah,
it's been working out really well, except for like well today, but that's okay.
except for well
It's the
today.
weekend. I'll get to it tomorrow.
It's the freaking weekend.
About 75% through my book now. Nice. That is awesome. Love progress.
I mean, did Bert like start this book during these sprints?
I
That's what
don't,
I want to know.
yeah, good question.
Oh,
Broke a crown today, and my teeth feels weird, but not in pain. Well, at least you're not in pain. That's not. I'm always worried about that.
mm,
Mm. Do
teeth
you have
pain,
nightmares that your
back
teeth
pain.
crumble or break and stuff?
Hmm.
I hate those
Yes.
dreams.
And I have like the one, I don't know if this is unique to me, but it's like there's bubble gum in my mouth and like it won't come out. Like I just keep like pulling it won't come out.
No,
But
I
yeah,
don't have
I
that
do
one.
have the teeth falling out one. Yes.
Yeah. And then just crumble, or I can feel them crack in my mouth. I'm like, oh no, they're breaking. And I can't stop them from, like, I can't stop myself from grinding them down either. I'm like, oh, I'm just breaking them and breaking them, and I can't stop myself.
Maybe you
Yeah.
actually are grinding your teeth.
I didn't think I was a teeth grinder, though. Nobody's ever said to me that I was, like, make that my, yeah,
I was gonna
I don't
say they
know.
could tell you at the dentist office if you do.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Um, I broke a crown. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I don't get the bubble gum thing, but do you ever get the like, you have to go pee, and in your dream you're trying to find a bathroom, and you go to the bathroom, but you still have to find a bathroom, and then you wake up and you actually have to go to the bathroom, but you can't go to the bathroom in your
Maybe,
dream, or you can't like you
maybe, but
still have to
definitely not
go.
as often. Yeah.
Mm, I get that one.
I have a vague recollection of that one.
Things for sick child, ice cream and cat food. Oh yeah, yeah, from Walmart.
The
Yeah, ice
Walmart run.
cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor baby. That's sad. No, like sick babies.
Mm-mm.
I'm on chapter 20 of Final Girls.
Oh my gosh, I think Mia and I just saw that when we were at Barnes& and Noble. Was it Final Girls that we saw by Riley
Riley
Sager?
Sager.
Anyway, because
Yeah.
I've read 2 Riley Sagers, and I just think they're great. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, my
yeah,
unpopular opinion is that Final Girls is my favorite, and it's most people's least favorite.
I
But
haven't
I
read that one yet.
loved it. I think I just, how some books are just, they're just for you. Like
Yeah, yeah.
for whatever reason they work for you more than they work for other people, and that's how Final Girls was for me. Yeah, it's YA by Mason Deaver. Yep.
Mhm, mhm,
It's a nice
mhm.
change of pace. Yeah, you were doing a lot of literary fiction, and so it's good to have something nice and light or
Mix it up.
lighter. Yeah,
Mix it up.
it'll be an expensive week next week. Just did a staycation. Oh, that that's rough. I'm sorry about your crown, because yeah, that's not a fun way to come out of your staycation. Uploading is taking forever. Oh
Oh, I
yes,
hate that.
especially the longer videos. They take forever. Sorry to hear about your crown. That can be
Yeah.
painful. I'm so glad it isn't for you. Yeah, glad it's not painful, because it's still a pain in the butt. It feels like it's taking so much longer to read than any other book. Mistborn. I mean,
I don't I
I feel
I
like
can't say anything.
I feel like that's
I'm like
true for a lot of.
I'm excluding myself from this conversation.
I haven't read it yet, but I feel like that could be true for a lot of
Me neither.
high fantasy stories. But how it's been the same for you with Robin Hobb, right? It takes a while. Robin Hobb takes me a while too.
Yeah. Yeah. Those books are definitely a commitment.
Hmm.
Yep.
No, I was about 75%. But remember, Bert said that it had really big font, like exceptionally big font.
Yeah, I do remember that. Still
Only
awesome.
read a few pages. Can't wait for the advent calendar video. It's the last
Me
one. It's not.
neither. Me neither. Me neither. Ooh.
I just it was a rough year for that challenge. Let's hope next year's better.
I know, but I think it was really good that you put like that they weren't all reading ones,
Yeah,
you know? I think
and I'll
that
do that
was
again.
really smart.
Yeah, it'll happen. That'll happen again. I liked that. I was eating a sour hard candy and it stuck to the ground. I have a gummy bear tooth to bring in the dentist. Teeth are so sensitive. That happens to me all the time, Amy. Oh, the bathroom dream? Mm-hmm.
You're
Yep.
not alone.
Yep. Yeah, that and the teeth. Like, and I think the teeth crumbling out usually is like when I'm stressed or
Oh,
things are
yeah.
going. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They say losing teeth in dreams is death coming. I don't lose them. They crumble out. They're
I'd
still
be,
there. They're not
I'd be
lost.
dead 20 times, Jean.
I know. Or other people's death. Let's hope not. Usually it's when I'm stressed. Like, I find it's a stress thing. It's like a lack of control. Like, I don't have control over something that's happening. Amy's my thanks. Amy's book started
Magda.
coming. Oh yeah. So Magda, I don't know if she wants me to tell her story. Magda, you tell me if you want me to. Well, you kind of said your broken girl's
She's
checking in.
broken.
She's broken.
Uh-oh.
Magda, I'll wait and you tell me if you want me to tell your story. But if not, then I'll leave it. I get the searching for a washroom dream. Yep, need to go to the washroom when I get up. Yep, yep. Yeah, that's an annoying dream.
I do a lot of the being lost in the halls of my high school and or not knowing the combination to my locker like that. That dream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. Or the naked in school dream. I
No,
haven't done that in a
I
while.
haven't done that one.
I have. It's that vulnerability thing. Lack of control. I think I'm just a control freak. I don't know how I feel about Final Girls yet, but I'm enjoying it more than the other people I'm reading it with. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be for
Oh,
everybody.
that's
And it's
interesting.
his first book, so take that into consideration as well. Okay,
Mm.
so our beloved Magda was going to dialysis,
Sicko.
and she was going down the stairs, and um, she went to take a step, and the stair wasn't there. And granted, Magda has a vision impairment, so she doesn't always, she's usually good about getting down the stairs. But I think she thought she had reached the step, or her foot was halfway on the step, I think is what it was, and she fell down 10 steps. And these are concrete stairs; they're outdoor stairs, and she broke her femur and her hip. So she's had surgery.
Oh,
She has a pin in her hip. They've fixed her femur or done something to it, and now she's has to do rehab, and she's in a
is that
place
the
where they're gonna
thigh bone?
a big one.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so very scary, very scary. So
Magda.
luckily she was able to get care right away, and they got her into surgery the next day. And so yeah, she's just got to work on rehabilitating that leg and being able to get up on it and stuff like that. So yeah, scary, huh?
I mean, we want to get some reading in, but that is not the way.
Yeah, it's not the way. No.
Oh no.
Yeah. So she sounds good though, and I think physical therapy is going well. She sends updates. We've been getting a lot of updates and stuff, so it sounds like everything is going okay at the moment.
Good.
And yeah, scary. Femur, that's the one I'm scared of. That's like the biggest bone in your body. The Outlander books always take a really long time for me to read. Granted, they are 800 to 1,000 plus pages.
I
Yeah,
haven't started those ones yet, but I want to.
I read the first one. I really liked it, and I'm worried that I'll have to reread it before you eventually get to the second
You
one.
might.
It's so big though.
You
Oh,
might. Yeah,
yeah.
everybody's feeling for
Magda
feeling
sending
for
positive
Magda.
vibes. Magda, get well. Yes, she better get well. She's got to heal up because, yeah, that's a pretty major break, and it had to have been very, very scary. So, bless
Yeah.
you, Magda.
You guys are so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I've done less reading in the last 2 weeks in a while. Yeah, Magda's usually reads a bunch, and I think this is just throwing everything off. And she was in a lot of pain too, so I imagine she was on painkillers at the time.
That's got to make it hard to concentrate and stuff. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The audiobook for Outlander is 25 hours.
Sounds like Assassin's Quest.
I think the longest audiobook I've ever listened to was 52 hours, and that was the Anne Rice book. What was it? Witching Hour.
Oh.
That was long. Best wishes to Magda. Yes. Wishes for a quick recovery. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Magda, we love you. We want you
We
to get
do.
better quickly. Outlander 7 and I'm on is about 48 hours.
Wait. How many books are in Outlander?
There's a lot. Let me look it up. There's a lot.
Oh,
And they're all
my.
gigantic.
I didn't know it was that kind of commitment.
Oh, they're gigantic too. Let's see. So she has 9 and 10 untitled. So there's this 10th one hasn't come out yet. It's rumored to be the final book, apparently. She came out with number 9 last year. Woo! Magda thanks everyone. Yes. Healing thoughts. 9 to be 10. Yeah. And they're all like 8,000 pages. Like the first one was massive.
Wild.
And it's pretty heavy duty, like definitely has trigger warnings. So
Okay.
So there's a lot of brutality. It's like a probably feels like a grim dark fantasy, but there's not much. Well, I guess it technically is fantasy because there's that time jumping element to it.
Yeah.
I didn't care for the first one. Did you read any more, Magda?
The first Outlander?
Yeah. What did I give it? I think I liked it.
See, and I won't even watch the TV show because I've made up my mind that I'm going to read the books, so I don't want to spoil myself.
I give it 4.25, the first one, so I did like the first one. I have watched the Outlander series up to a certain point, and I won't go further until I read the next book,
Yeah.
TV show is absolutely fantastic. I had a hard time liking the main character, the main actress.
Did you?
I was wrong. Outlander's 32 hours, not 25. That's long enough.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Yeah. I act like I'm tired.
We better get another sprint in then. Do you want to do another sprint? You feeling up for another one?
Yeah. I've in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, I've committed to at least 10 o'clock, which is like 20 minutes from now. So
let's see what it's actually going to be.
45. 55.
Oh, you got lucky.
That's not bad.
Let's see. I read the first 700 pages in a week, and then the last part took me a year and a half. Yeah.
Wow.
Season 1 before I knew it was a book, but I want to read the series someday. The
buddy
series
read. I feel a buddy read coming on.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. The TV show is definitely pretty on par with the books, I think.
That's good.
Or at least the first book so far. I think it's a pretty good indicator. So if you liked the first series, you probably like the books. Okay. Okay, 25 minutes. What does that put us at?
About 5 after.
All right.
Good night, Jenny.
I bet Jenny's yawning. Good night, Jenny. Have a good night. Thank you for sprinting. All right, happy sprint, everyone. This will probably be our final one. We're getting tired, so I better put that in the banner.
Good thought.
Sprint.
Gonna see if I can't get some of my questions answered here.
I'm so excited for you.
Oh my
This is so
gosh.
fun. Okay, happy reading, everyone. Hello. How's it going?
Okay, so I made it to 19, but I haven't got to look at the Discord yet. Like, I literally just made it to 19.
Let me look at the Discord and see what we had to say. How did everybody else's reading go? I'm obsessed right now with Danielle's reading. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So much fun.
Excuse
So
me
much
while
fun.
I read the Discord.
Let's see. Kimberly says the TV show is only going to be 8 seasons, so I don't think it's going to cover the rest of the books. Rumors of a movie. A movie? Okay. Sounds
Outlander,
exciting.
maybe?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I will need to eventually watch the rest of the series, but it won't happen until I continue on with the series, reading wise. Who knows when that'll happen? Too many big series, and I really am focused. I'm so excited that I'm going to start this tomorrow. I'm starting this tomorrow.
I'm so excited for you.
Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I got so many things going on right now, and school's starting this week again, so I'm like, ugh. I've been putting off a lot of stuff that I need to do. Look at that face. Look at that face.
I just can't wait to get on there and comment.
So we better finish up these sprints so Danielle can get done here.
Oh my gosh.
Another 3% of audio and about 12 pages. Oh, I don't know how many pages I read, but I am now there. So I'm very close to the end.
You're doing really good. Yeah.
Yep, very close. And got to chapter 9. Awesome, Sandy.
Yay.
18 pages, Abby. That's awesome. Finished my book. Yay! The Vagrant by Peter Newman. Pretty weird little novel. Let me look that one up.
Pretty weird. I like it.
By Peter Newman. Oh, is that sci-fi? No, it's fantasy. Fantasy sci-fi. Dystopian. Okay.
Oh.
400
Dystopian.
pages. 400 pages, and you read 3/4 of it during these sprints? You're a fast reader.
Mm.
And it doesn't look like they're...
The second. Depending
They're
where you
adult,
are.
too.
Where are you located? Second or third?
Oh, right. Yeah, the second earlier, but I forgot when his live show. Second. So Sunday, April 2nd, or if you're in Australia or somewhere else in those time zones, then Monday the 3rd. Big font.
That's the trick. That's all you need to know.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad. Very strange, huh? Got like a 3.66. I wonder who I know that read it. Somebody who friended me on Goodreads that I don't actually know. I don't know very many people that have read it. Is it independent?
I'm gonna look on mine now since we're looking.
So yeah, I'll be able to finish this. I'm going to finish this because actually it's not even the whole, I think it just goes to here. So I only have that much left. So I'll finish this in the next little bit. And then...
I have like 7 friends that have marked it as want to read.
Oh, really? Let me see if I have friends that marked it as want to read. 2. That's it. You have more friends than me. Apparently, I'm just not that cool.
Whatever.
I have decided, though, and Shell, if you're still here, really,
Shell,
words
are you here?
If you're still
We're
here,
done with words.
I'm gonna be picking up the next few in the series and just try and read these alongside my other books. And
she doesn't want to be dead to you anymore.
I don't want to be dead to you, Shell. Well, and there was some pretty exciting stuff that happened in this book. Like sad exciting. Like it's sad, but it's like and so like I enjoyed that a lot. And I think that if I had just been reading the series straight through without stopping, I would be enjoying these moments even more.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to just keep reading. I need to keep reading it. I need to get the other books in the series and just keep reading them.
Yes.
It's manga. It can't take me
Like,
that
actually,
long.
I have my eye on the fruit baskets now
It's interesting.
because you've been reading them.
It's interesting. Very dramatic. Very dramatic. Very dramatic. But it's fun sometimes. So, I haven't read too many manga. That's the thing
Shell's
is I
still
haven't,
here.
and I don't believe you.
You're still dead to her.
Yeah. Shell, I'm logging on right now to my library app.
Oh,
I'm
man.
going to put those on hold. I'm going to put them on hold, and then I'm going to keep them here on my shelf for a long time. No, I'm going to read them. I'm going to read them.
Mhm.
How are you feeling
As far as
as far as like the reading? How's it coming?
with the bone season,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm flying through it, like, especially tonight, like, just yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I do think the rest of it is just gonna go. Yeah.
It is. It is. You're just going to be flying right through it, and you're going to have fun. You're going to have fun, and I think there's going to be quite a few of those. What the just
There's
happened?
gonna be quite a few F-bombs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it goes so quickly. The story goes along so quickly, and there's so much that happens. There is a lot that happens, and I think there's a lot of it that we don't even know yet or understand yet because we'll find out more in the next book.
Did you ever watch The Warrior Nun on Netflix?
No.
Okay. Well, I've been saying this like since The Pale Dreamer, but like I picture Paige as the girl who plays the warrior nun. Like in the
Really?
uh-huh. Yeah, their personalities like
Same.
are coming across very similar to me. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out at some point.
Yeah.
Someday. You know.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Ew! You're so gross. I don't like you anymore, Shell.
That's funny. I know better.
That's just rude. Okay, so if everybody who's out there and probably thinks I'm a jerk, Shell and I have known each other for
Amy, nobody thinks you're a jerk. I know
That's
Mia's
right.
here for
They just
you.
think Shell's a jerk. Oh, thank you, Mia. Oh, how's
You're here.
how's Colleen Hoover going?
She only read during that first sprint, man.
You didn't tell me to go.
Oh, it's
What
my fault.
happened?
No, the first time you said there's 33 minutes, and then you started reading like right then. I was like, what?
Oh, you weren't warning her when you were starting sprint.
Oh, it's my fault.
This is your fault, Mom.
I told her she needed to be watching like on her
Not you,
device,
Mom.
but
Now my mom thought that I was yelling at her because I said it's your fault, Mom, and she's like, "What?
it's always mom's fault.
It's always Mom's fault." Well, whether or not you believe me,
Anywho.
Shell, I'm continuing on because
Was Shell the one that recommended the Tea Dragon Society ones as well?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know if Shell's read those yet.
Anyway,
I don't think so. Who
totally
recommended
had my hands on the first Tea
Have you read any
Dragon
of
one
those?
today, and Mia's like, gave me the stink eye and was like, "No, Mom, because you still have books at home you need to finish."
Oh, when you were shopping.
Yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
it's a graphic
It's just a
novel.
little graphic novel. That's all.
You know, these non-booktubers don't understand.
Mhm.
These non-book readers don't. I mean, I know she reads, but she's not a hardcore like us.
Right. Right. Right.
Oh, yeah. That's a comfort read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I need that.
Yeah, you need comfort reads.
Come on.
Everybody needs a comfort read.
Oh, it
No, yeah,
wasn't
it
her.
wasn't Shell.
I wonder
I
who
didn't
it
think
was.
so.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
don't
It
know.
doesn't
Paige
matter.
loved it. Mom read it. I read it. A lot of people have read it.
Hmm.
Tell Mia that you want to be like all the cool kids. You need to get it so that you can be like the cool kids and read it.
Oh, I'll tell her.
Tell her she's keeping you from being cool.
Oh, she's never gonna buy that.
Yeah, that's a cute. I say go for that one, definitely.
Oh man, I should have grabbed it. Oh well.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Have you read a lot of manga? I mean, I know that Chi Dragon Society is
No.
not manga, but I mean, like, actually, have you read a lot of manga?
No, I haven't. The only manga I've really read is like Fangs, I think.
Which is a graphic novel, right? I don't know if that's like manga where you like read it. It's
It's backwards, right?
But Fangs
No.
wasn't. Fangs was just
Yes,
a
it
regular
was.
graphic. Oh,
No, Fangs was
what?
backwards. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that Fangs was a graphic manga.
Mm-hmm.
Was it good? Did you like that one?
Yeah, I did.
They read differently, and you have to get used to a different style of writing because the stories feel a lot more abrupt, At least, and that's been my experience so far. But I've only read like Fruits Basket. I had started Tokyo Ghoul, which I think I'm gonna kind of DNF. It's just I'm just not enjoying it enough to want to
Yeah.
continue it. Not that I
Yeah.
didn't like it, it's just I got so many. I looked at how many series I have, and I had miscounted my series. I actually had 79 series, and now I've only got 72 that I have
Oh.
outstanding. Only.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I haven't looked at mine in a minute. And I'm pretty sure I've started some more since I last updated it, so
yeah, and I'm gonna be
let's
starting
not
more
talk about
soon.
it.
So no, let's not.
Let's just not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
This has been wonderful
we
though,
need to
and
hang out on Bailey's channel some more.
we do. I know. We need to squash some more series.
Yeah.
And I ended up starting a new series during her squash that series,
You
which
did?
was the Bone season. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well,
But I spent a
that
good
was gonna
portion
happen.
of I spent a good portion of that readathon just reading the Bone season. So now I'm here at the end scrambling to try to get the other books that I was supposed to be reading for this done. But it was so worth it. I really liked the Bone season. I'm so excited to continue on.
I'm happy with it so far. So
Good.
Yeah.
Fun. It's just very thrilling.
it's not a Mortal Instruments repeat for me.
No, it's definitely different than that.
I'm not gonna quit our read along this time.
Well, you had every right to, That's we don't have we should just like I was telling Kimberly, you should not force yourself to be reading things that you don't want to feel like reading.
That's true.
I think my books on all my challenges total to about 300 books.
Wow.
Wait, what? That's a lot. Good luck, Kimberly.
Like everything that they have going on. Yeah.
That's a lot. All right.
Crazy.
This was fun.
It was
was
fun.
great.
I'm like so chill now. Yeah. See, I can start my new job and like just take you all along with me and like have this confidence of like, even if I don't fit in here, guess what?
You have a community. We all love
I
you.
fit in with my people. That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly. So don't worry. You'll be great.
Not worried.
And who cares if they don't like you? They won't not like you. Just, I mean, like, more like who cares whatever they say? Because, people
That's
are,
right.
especially you're going to be in a law office.
I know.
It may not just be them not liking, like having problems. You might have problems all around.
Yeah.
Just
That's a
saying.
two-way street, isn't it?
But so far you've liked everybody that
Yeah,
you've talked to, right?
I have.
Good. That's all that matters.
Yep.
It's going to go great. I'm so excited for you. And hopefully
I can let you know how week 1 went when we do our discussion.
That's right, because that's next weekend.
Yeah, you got to send me the link for that so I can get it on my calendar. Well, and I'm
We
sure
haven't
everybody
figured
else
out a
is thinking
time
that
yet.
too. Yeah.
We'll talk about that. Figure out a
Early.
time. Okay.
Early. Earlier. How
Yeah.
about that? Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right. Well, this has been wonderful. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I can't wait to see what you have to comment about in the
Oh
Discord.
my.
And
I
everyone
have
else, I
things
hope
to say.
good or
Hmm,
things.
totally fine.
Things. I hope everyone's reading went amazingly, and that glad that Bert got their book finished, and hopefully everybody
Yeah.
else gets their books finished. If not tonight, then tomorrow.
And
All right.
hopefully Amy comes alive for Shell again.
If I pick up the next book quickly, I might. But we
Yeah.
probably have other things that I'm dead for. You know, we've known each other for 20 years, I think. So,
Oh, so dead.
yeah, exactly. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Oh, more than 20 years, yeah.